So apparently Bethesda has took it upon themselves to make us wait probably 8 to 10 years for a Fallout 5. And I ain't happy about it. Let's talk about it. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Guide here, coming at you with another video. For those of you that's been following the channel for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of the Fallout franchise. I like pretty much any RPG that's made by Bethesda, and really any RPG made in general for the most part. But I always assumed, since they're making Elder Scrolls next and they're making Starfield right now, that they wouldn't wait till after Elder Scrolls is developed. They would hand that title off to another studio on Microsoft and let them work on Fallout. And it looks like I was wrong. IGN, Ryan McCaffrey, shout out to him, did an interview with Todd Howard, and he pretty much just said it openly right there. He said, look, right now we're working on Starfield. Then we're going to go and put 100% into Elder Scrolls 5 or Elder Scrolls 6, and then we're going to go ahead and go on to Fallout 5. Now, look, I know a lot of you are saying, but Addict, that's their title. And I do agree with you. It is their title, and I feel like to a point, Microsoft shouldn't really intervene too much into their titles. But I also feel that Fallout is a loved brand. It has a huge following. There's a lot of people that just really vibe with that brand. And part of me feels like it's low-key disrespectful to expect that fan base to wait 10 plus years for a new installment. Look, I get it. Bethesda has a lot on their plate right now for the next probably 5 to 6 years. Easy. And then they'll start Fallout 5. But to me, look, you're working on Starfield, you're working on Elder Scrolls. Let those be the titles that they work on from now on. Now, obviously, this changes if they don't do anything with the Starfield brand after this initial game has released. Then let them do something else, a new IP. But to me, this is how I would want the Fallout brand to be used here going forward. If Bethesda is extremely on set to develop Fallout 5, they don't want to let that property go. Like I said, it's a little disrespectful to the fans to wait that long, and I feel like as Microsoft and Xbox as a company, I would prefer them to step in here and just give Fallout to someone else. But then you don't want to set that bad vibes with you don't want to get bad morale going in at Bethesda that you just took an IP from them. So I would go to a prominent person over there at Bethesda, someone that has proven themselves over and over again, but hasn't got that opportunity to really step up. And I would let him be a lead developer on a team. And then what I would do is I would co-develop this team with Obsidian. We all know that Obsidian arguably has made the best Fallout game that has been made. That's Fallout New Vegas. Now, obviously that's subjective opinion, but I do think there's a lot of people that would agree with that opinion. And I feel like a lot of people that are watching this video could agree that Obsidian definitely has earned the right to work on Fallout. Now, clearly they're working on Avowed, and they're also working on Grounded. They're working on the Outer Worlds too. So it's kind of, I don't know if they're willing to take on this project in place of one of those. But like I said, guys, you take the people that has proven themselves at Obsidian, and then you take those people over at Bethesda Software Studios that have proven themselves. You let them co-develop a Fallout. You let both teams make it, and you hire people under them, and you form a new team. Now, look, I know that's going to cost a lot of money. And you can arguably say, do they need a Fallout right now? We got Avowed coming out, which is pretty much Skyrim. The Outer Worlds, to a lot of people, did Fallout better than Fallout for a long time. And then you got the Outer Worlds 2 in development. And you also have Fable, which is another RPG. You got Elder Scrolls 6. So maybe they don't need the Fallout brand. But to me, it's such a beloved brand. I think Microsoft, Xbox, if anyone was over there watching this video, don't do these fans like that. Don't do me like that. We love the Fallout universe. We love the Pip-Boy. We love the Super Mutants. We love everything about this franchise. If you want to go ahead and just have another team making this with the help of Bethesda Software Studios, then I think that's the better choice than making this loyal base wait 5+ years. And the reason I say that long is you got to consider Starfield's probably going to come out the middle of next year, maybe even the holiday of 2023. And I would say that's when they're going to really start picking up on Elder Scrolls 6. We might see a trailer on Elder Scrolls 6 maybe in 2024, 2025, and the game might come out in 2026. And if Fallout is going to take just as long as the development cycle, you can expect maybe even not to see that game till 2030 or maybe maybe even longer than that, depending on how long it takes to get Elder Scrolls out the door. There might be delays with that game as well. To me, you don't disrespect the fans of that franchise, making them wait 8 years for their game. I had to deal with it with Fable. I've had to deal with it for Elder Scrolls in general. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. We haven't seen the new Elder Scrolls since 2011. I don't want to have to deal with that with another franchise I'm passionate about. So, like I said, I understand it costs money, man, but I feel like you should be the RPG system, Microsoft. You should go out there and try to do as much as you can to give quality RPGs to keep people in that Game Pass subscription. And RPGs take a lot of time to beat. They will keep people in that subscription service for months, especially if you're dropping 2 decent ones a year. 1 decent one is okay, but 2 would just drop people's minds. They would do nothing but play these RPGs. And that's why I personally feel like you should work on Fallout 5 and you should let Bethesda Software Studios and Obsidian co-develop that game and let the 2 most talented people there that can use the opportunity and see what they can do, man. Because I feel like a Fallout 5 in the next 5 years is better than a Fallout 5 in the next 10 years. But anyway, tell me how you guys feel about the video. If you like the video, definitely hit that like button. You can always follow me on Twitter at LordAddictILP and put in the comment section below, do you think Fallout 5 is a brand that's worthy being upkeep to the point where they're not going to have to wait that long? I do feel like this is a community that deserves the attention and Microsoft should take it seriously. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out of here. Peace.